So John 1:1, and then we're going to go to Genesis chapter 1. John 1:1 says, in the beginning was the what? Word. Talk back to me. I'm going to teach this morning. In the beginning was the what? Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was the same was in the beginning with. Okay, look at your sister and say, I am a walking word. Genesis chapter 1 says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then skip down to verse 28. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. The reason why some of us are missing it in the kingdom of God is because we're trying to microwave a system when God's trying to put you in increments of development. Somebody told you you should be further than where you were. You should be a preacher when you're really an usher. When you realize what you saw in the beginning, you can work what you're called to do. And when you are in your lane, then you can begin to talk. But what happens is when you step out of what God called you into, then your access will get denied, because in this season with God, he is not allowing us to walk into things that's going to make us digress rather than progress. So then watch this. God then put Adam and the woman in the garden. So here they are. The serpent comes. The Bible says he was more subtle than any beast of the field. So subtle means he was attractive. He was sneaky. So watch this. Why would God birth something out of himself that's going to trick himself to make himself mess up the next shift? Because everything that God made was good, and in the beginning was the Word. So the serpent came from the Word. How could good and evil come out of the same nature of God? Why would God use something that was going to mess us up? Because God allows everything to work in his favor. The enemy wants to access something for futuristically. He told them don't touch something they could see, but the enemy was after what they didn't see. See, the enemy is after the thing in you that is dormant, that you don't even know you're getting ready to have yet, you're getting ready to do yet, or what's connected. Because watch this, everything that's lying dormant in you that God's going to activate today is for somebody that you're supposed to reach, because he brought you here to be an answer to somebody. And if he can get you to keep focusing on a house and a car and money, and I praise him over this and praise him over the next car, watch this, I don't need another car when I got something in my system that I need God to deliver me from. Don't put me in another car when I'm praying for my children to get saved. You watch this, the thing that's lying dormant in you is connected to somebody futuristically. The enemy don't want your car, the enemy don't want your house, he wants what's connected futuristically to the thing that's laying in dormant inside of you. And let me tell y'all something, I am so serious. I see it all over the country. Listen, some things you don't need to be struggling over. We should be past that stuff. You don't need no man to pay your bills. Get a job. Come on, you don't need no man to take you out to dinner. You can sell your food stamp card and take yourself out to dinner. You don't have to ask no man to put weave in your hair, put eyelashes on your eyes. You can do that yourself. Until we get ourselves together, you're going to always have the wrong access.